what it's gonna take in 2021 to run a successful business and to not go out of business, but actually instead be massively successful is going to be to care about your people and to give them what they need. What you guys are gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna click the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified whenever new videos come on, okay? Here's the deal. This next year is going to be crazy so far as my YouTube content is concerned, okay? You're gonna see things on YouTube that you see nowhere else. So make sure that you click the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified, or else you're gonna be like, where was that thing? I heard she was teaching that thing. And I'm gonna be like, it's on YouTube. And so you're gonna miss stuff. So don't miss stuff. Also, just so you guys know, the more that you like and comment and create interaction and like talk to me on these videos, the more that you do that, you guys, what's gonna happen is you're going to boost the video on YouTube, okay? So my suggestion is to do that because you guys already know whenever you watch these videos, this is life-changing stuff, right? And everybody needs to hear it. Plus, then I get to respond to your comment and I like to talk to you. So there's that. Again, what we're gonna talk about today is the one pivot that successful people will make in 2021. All right? So what it is, you guys, is it's to create for people. It's creating your different, whatever your offerings are, it's creating them for your audience and listening to their feedback, okay? Gone are the days of just throwing something at people and expecting for them to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna buy that thing, right? So the days of you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, so far as how you treat your audience and how you treat your customers, are over, okay? Companies that continued with that trajectory, last year you watched them fold. You watched them fold, okay? Now, if you were one of those companies, all right, if your business was one of those businesses that had to fold last year because of whatever reason, what I would do, I would say it's not over for you, okay? What you can do, you guys, is you can go back to the drawing board, still do what you were doing, but instead reach out to your audience and ask them what they need from you, okay? And then be able to deliver that to them. And sometimes it's not even asking them, okay, you guys? Sometimes it's literally just listening to what they're already saying online, because sometimes if you direct ask somebody something, they're not gonna answer you. Especially if they've been miffed by you in the past, they're not going to answer you, okay? So you can actually just look at your groups of people where they congregate online. You can go to those places and you can see what they're requesting and what they're needing, you guys. It's not difficult in any capacity, all right? What it's gonna take in 2021 to run a successful business, you guys, and to not go out of business, but actually instead be massively successful, is going to be to care about your people and to give them what they need. It's not you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. It's not that. It can't be that, okay? It should have never been that. Shouldn't have ever been that. But you saw last year, here's the deal, is you've got this audience, okay? The audience may or may not have less dollars than they typically have, okay? So they may or may not have less spending opportunities, okay? Some people say that there's been massive, shifts in the way that people spend last year. And I would say, yeah, that's true. They're spending on things that are going to keep them healthy, keep them safe, and they're spending on opportunities. Okay, you guys? Because people are done being batted around by this world. Last year was a reality check, and sort of a shaking up of people to realize like, oh my gosh, the security that I thought was security is no longer security, right? That's the shaking up that happened to people last year, which the security could be a health security and it could be financial security, right? There were people last year that lost their jobs because the job that they were counting on and were hoping was secure, and their belief was this job was secure, were getting laid off. There was an entire industry that took it to the teeth, right? The hospitality and entertainment industry took it in the teeth, you guys. They still are. There's lots of places that around, not where I live, in Florida here, everything seems to be open. There still aren't a lot of events, but so far as the hospitality industry is concerned, so restaurants, people that are artists, people that are either musicians, people that entertain us, right? That entire hospitality and entertainment industry has really taken it, okay? So they didn't expect that going into 2020. So there has to be a pivot that happens in what they offer. And you saw a pivot on the front end of this entire change that happened last March, right? The pivot that we saw on the front end was moved to digital, right? It was moved to, okay, I'm going to do concerts online. And I actually just went and had a meeting with my pastor this morning, and something that he mentioned was that whenever they took their services online, what they found is that they were actually bringing in tons more people from the online sector, okay? And what that means, you guys, is you need to embrace an online platform. You need to embrace an online way of doing things and serving people where they are. You can't make them do a behavior that they don't want to do right now. So some stores are opening, like brick and mortar stores are opening, and then they're wondering why people aren't coming into the store. You guys, it's a behavior that they don't want to do right now. So don't make them do it, okay? Instead, what you do is you bring it to them. You create service for them, and then you make it easy for them. You guys, the pivot in 2021 is to make it easy for people. It has to be easy for them to join your stuff or to find out more about you and to learn about you and then want to buy your stuff or join your stuff, whatever your stuff is, however you serve, right? We need to make it easy. Stop with the speed bumps, guys. Stop with but they need to meet me here, but they need to come to my shop and they need to do this and we need to have people here. Knock it off. You need to create something that is going to accommodate them, okay? Or you're toast. And I say that with all the love in my heart so you guys understand this, so you're not toast, okay? We have to accommodate our people. And when I say accommodate, am I saying to coaches that you need to baby your people? That's not at all what I'm saying. We don't baby people, right? But we accommodate them to make it easy for them to join our stuff so they can change. If you're a coach, that's what I'm saying. Just so you don't get it twisted, okay? That's what I'm saying. You no longer throw things at people and say, okay, you have to buy my stuff, you have to buy my stuff. This is the way you buy my stuff. What we do is we accommodate the behavior that people are sitting in right now. What do we know about people right now? We know that that a lot of people are buying online, that they prefer not to be in public around other people. It's a behavior. You can't be mad about it. You just have to accommodate it. Stop being mad about what people are doing or are not doing. Accommodate them where they are. They are still your people. How do you serve them where they are? Right? They are still your people. So my question for you, and I want to hear this in the comments, my question for you guys, is how are you going to accommodate your people this year? For me, First of all, for my people, my stuff is digital anyway. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you how to, if you're listening to me right now and you're like, I don't really know what that looks like that sounds really cool, I don't really know how to do that or what that looks like, HBR, okay? HBR, I'm going to put up a graphic real quick here. What you would do, you guys, is you would join HBR. That's what HBR is all about, okay? Message my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. Message it the words case study. We have a quick chat to see if it's for you. You guys, I have people making 12 grand a month within the first 4 months. This is how you do it. This is new and different. This is how you show up and serve, and don't run your business into the ground like people have been doing for years. The only reason that they have been successful for so long, if they have, first of all, you don't even know how successful somebody is. Okay, you just know they're still around. If they remain successful and haven't been doing this stuff, you're gonna see them take a nosedive this next year. Mark my words. I'm a strategist. I know this stuff. It's going to happen. People choose how they are marketed to. People choose how they are being sold to, you guys. And the way that they choose is by joining different groups, is by being taught, by being educated, by being supported as a human being first. And then they move on past that. Okay, you guys? Times are changing. You can watch this video next year and say, dang, she was right. Because she's right. Okay. Also, just a heads up, if you are not in my my 90-day run, turn your side gig into your main gig in 90 days, and you're hearing what I'm talking about and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to make a change, but you're not ready to jump into anything, I don't blame you. It's totally fine. What I would do is I would just get into this. This is free. The group is called Heart-Centered and Successful Work-at-Home Moms, okay? That's the turn your side gig into your main gig in 90 days. As soon as you join that group, just go to the unit section and you're going to see the unit. Mark the same exact name. Start at day 1. Do not do many days at the same time. Do 1 day at a time. Okay, you guys? This is going to walk through guiding you into setting up your business the right way. Okay, guys? The way that you're going to actually be successful, and not just financially successful, but successful in helping your audience, in helping your people. That's what creates success all the way around, okay? James, HBR is like a PhD for business. It is. It is. And you don't need high school to do it. Step-by-step roadmap. You just need to do the work. Boom, pow. That's it. If you're not in HBR, and you're like, man, that's just another thing. You can think that, but you're not going to be one of the people that's rising to the top next year. And I'm not saying that where I'm like, you really need to do it. If you want to rise to the top next year, you do need to do it though. Because you're not going to learn this stuff anywhere else. Nobody else is teaching it. Everybody else is like trying to hide secrets from everyone else. I just want you all to win. So if you want that, you need to reach out. Okay, I'm going to pop out. You guys have the best day. Talk to you later.